Well, good day, everyone. And I am Bruce Erickson, Purdue Agronomy. Our WHIN Purdue Ag team is tasked with developing an educated workforce for the Wabash Heartland area of Indiana and beyond. Learning how to use and integrate technology into work tasks is part of adoption, and at least for now, technology requires a person to make it happen. We can make an immediate impact by educating the current professional workforce, but most of our efforts look to the future and cultivating the interest and knowledge of those who will be doing the work in the future, starting well before college. Overall, we think of increasing the technology knowledge from cradle to grave, and this cartoon pokes fun at what for some can become an obsession. We will talk about all of these bullets and more. Any effort needs direction and validation. We have worked to understand the education needs, not to just react. A survey of retailers nationally published in 2018 delineated the educational needs of various precision agriculture positions, from applicators to technicians to sales to service. This particular paper has been the most downloaded of the Natural Sciences Education Journal for the last 2 years. A parallel survey spearheaded by Indiana West Advantage details the needs regionally. Both these show the lack of knowledge in the workforce and the difficulty in finding qualified candidates for digital agriculture. But you need to start the process in high school or sooner, or you lose students to other vocations. Some of the efforts include precision ag and IoT courses at local high schools, sensor test beds working with ag and FFA programs, and even the development of a full curriculum for high school students developed by John Scott and Austin Pearson, Purdue Extension, that is being piloted at Wabash High School. There is a new precision ag major at Ivy Tech and a new faculty person to go with it. Just noting that we have substantial interaction outside of Purdue. If individuals seek a 4-year degree, if they come to Purdue, an undergraduate student can choose from over 40 courses related to digital agriculture, all cataloged on a new website. Some of these courses are new and a direct response to the need. Crop management, drone flight, and imaging was offered for the first time last spring semester. You will hear more about this in a few minutes from John Scott. Data science for agriculture was offered for the first time this fall. A year ago, we got approval from Purdue agriculture faculty to offer a minor in data-driven agriculture, building on the university-wide applications and data science certificate. Dennis Buckmaster leads the summer program Research and Extension Experiences for undergrads, funded by USDA, that equips participants with data science skills that complement their agricultural discipline knowledge. In 2019, there were 8 students representing 6 institutions and 6 states in REEU, but due to COVID, was not offered this past summer. It goes 4 more years. There have been over 40 bachelor's degrees awarded at Purdue in digital ag in the last 2 years, defined as having taken 4 or more classes in digital agriculture. Data Science for Agriculture, a class funded by the Integrated Data Science Initiative at Purdue, is rooted in the thought that domain-related learning helps students to better understand a topic when it relates to what they know. This class follows the data life cycle as delineated by the colored arrows ending with decision-making. It is team taught by faculty from Ag-WHIN, Ag Engineering, Agronomy, Animal Science, Entomology, Food Science, and then Forestry and Natural Resources. We have 15 signed up for next semester, spring 2021, the capacity of the computer lab. 7 students are enrolled now, and a couple of them were kind enough to offer these comments. Some of you may actually know Chase or Audrey.
The way the world and especially agriculture is going right now is there's more and more data. You constantly have to be able to handle more information, and I think really to get with the times and try to be at the head of my field, I need to be able to be more comfortable handling data, learn the different ways that different divisions within the agricultural industry, how they act and why data is important to them.
I definitely think our world is moving more towards data science than ever. I wish I could have taken this as a freshman or taken some sort of data class as a freshman and built this up. I think coding honestly is a different language to me. Personally, it's been very hard kind of trying to know what commands to do, and I think if you can learn it in a context that you're already acclimated to, I think that would make it easier. So having examples in class with, the forestry and the animal science and agronomy coming up kind of helps figure out as a student, this is why I'm doing this is what I need to do. I think if it was just random data without context, it would be probably even harder for me to try and figure out, how to tell commands and what I'm trying to type in the computer. So it really kind of gets me acclimated a little bit better already in a setting that I'm not super familiar with.
Data is the future of not just agriculture, but every industry. And I think if all the students here at Purdue can better tackle data, know how to organize it and handle it, they will be extremely, extremely successful in the future.
And so if you are like me, you feel confident that the future is in good hands. The new digital ag minor mentioned earlier draws from several critical pillars that are foundational for data science, such as STAT, computation, sensors, data architecture and usage, data wrangling, data literacy, and management principles such as being findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable, and ensuring that data drives a usable decision. It dovetails with the university-wide Data Science Certificate. For graduate students who will go on to be the academic and business thought leaders, Purdue offers over 20 courses in digital agriculture at that level. There is a new graduate certificate in spatial data science that is fully online with 4 of the classes for that developed, and the drone class is taken by some graduate students as well. Once in the workforce, we all know that our education doesn't stop. Extension offers their UAV certificate with hundreds now completing this course. Being offered for the last few years is a Precision Agriculture class as part of the e-Learning Academy, which won Purdue's Award for Excellence in Distance Learning in 2017. We have awarded 384 certificates for Precision Agriculture, the course, and for all courses we are now around 1,400 since the program started in 2015. A new digital ag website that provides an overview of the science and its application was launched in 2019, and a new digital ag resources website that helps organize details of the various efforts ongoing at Purdue and beyond launched last January. So those are the major initiatives, but in between all of this are dozens of ongoing interactions with other universities, agribusinesses, and at events. For instance, this fall, a webinar series organized by Dennis Buckmaster with contributors from across our team, where the events are offered live and then posted to the Digital Ag Resources website. We provided several presentations for this past summer's Ag Gateway virtual conference. Several ADM employees are taking agronomy e-learning courses right now. We met with Mosaic Fertilizer last month on a possible artificial intelligence project, and much more. And finally, we have had good success leveraging WHIN resources to bring in additional money. I am only highlighting a few here that relate to education. Top to bottom, first you can see the grant that funds the REEU program. Next, a higher education challenge grant led by Dharmendra Saraswat, and the Integrated Data Science Initiative funding the Agriculture 333 class. Well into 7 figures all told. Pending our NSF Artificial Intelligence grant to establish an institute with a substantial education as well as socioeconomic piece, and an AFRI Education and Workforce grant submitted in July. Thank you for your support of these efforts. Our team welcomes your comments and questions.